sitting here with my friend Lala.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming over. Driving all the way over across town. As she told me, she just lives a few minutes away.
Yeah.
That's cool. But this is the first time we've actually hung out outside of like work stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you some questions. So obviously you are in the adult industry. How did you get into it?
My journey, as I like to say, has not been linear.
It never is.
It really
like
never is.
A little of this, a little of that.
Yeah.
What was the beginning?
So
Where was like the seed point?
I would say in about 2007, 2008, I was a Toby Keith whiskey girl, so a server at Toby Keith's Rest Bar and Grill.
Oh, okay.
In Harrah's that no longer exists anymore. I think he still has some restaurants like across the U.S., but that particular one that I started at didn't. Anyway,
It's gone. Okay.
they had a calendar. I was in their calendar. Then I started doing some like nude modeling and erotic modeling. And then I found this fetish producer that was doing like, the videos were very interesting. Their heartbeat, pulse, stomach noises, and breathing and underwater. Underwater was I hated that one.
I've never even heard of this.
These videos are still out there. People could still buy them, and I still make royalties. So I signed like a really good contract with that producer at that time.
Wow. Is this a company? So this is a company that's still around.
It is run by one person.
Okay.
But yeah, he's still here in Vegas making videos.
Fascinating. Okay,
Yeah.
but so you had to actually go underwater then to film the sounds?
Some of them. Some of them were just pulse, just heartbeat. They had a really cool microphone that was like a stethoscope that we would like put on my chest, and I would do different activities like working out. Masturbation was another one, or just literally laying there quietly, and it would record my heartbeat, my breathing, my stomach noises.
Wow, I
Yeah.
want to do this.
It was interesting and it was fun. Like I said, there was some drawbacks. I didn't like the breath holding one as much, and I didn't like the
Okay.
underwater stuff. I got a bunch of like sinus infections, but
Really?
yeah.
Whoa, who knew the hazards of What?
Yeah, because if you have a whole day of filming like smaller videos, like
Yeah.
10, 15 minutes, whatever, but I'd have to be underwater the majority of the time. Like that was the goal. So yeah, my sinuses didn't love that.
Fascinated. Wait, how did you meet this guy?
Craigslist.
What?
I mean, this was like back in the day, right? Where sometimes you
Yeah.
would look at that, and actually, it was my ex-husband, husband at the time, that just came. He would look through like modeling stuff for me, and I'd go do odd little jobs or whatever here and there before I actually got into really truly modeling, and he found this one. He's like, "This is really interesting. Would you do this?" And I was like, "Maybe I'll talk to the guy," and went and talked to him. And he's like, "This is how it works. You're going to come and film these videos. You're going to make this amount. I'm going to make this amount, like percentage wise." And then the host that runs the whole site gets, I think it was like 10% or something like that off the top.
Right.
And then we split the rest. I think it was like 80-20. And then you're going to continue to make money off these videos until they get taken off the internet.
That's freaking beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't realize what a good deal it was until like, fast forward to these days, you don't make royalties off of these videos. You get paid your one paycheck, you go home, and they make their money till they don't want to make their money off that video anymore.
Yeah. You know what's interesting about that? Because I was actually talking to friends of mine who are producers, and I was telling them I wanted to find somebody to help me upload content onto platforms. To me, in my mind, that's I pay you for the job and then it's over. And
Right.
apparently there's some people who set it up where they get royalties from
Yeah.
me. And I'm like, no.
Right?
You did nothing to help me create this content. And
Right.
I put a lot into it.
Yeah.
Why would I give you royalties for doing grunt work that I should just do?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I would rather just hire an assistant who can get over the fact that I'm naked on
Right.
some of this content and then
Right.
just, desk job. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that weird for me to think that way?
No,
'Cause
I
was
agree
surprised.
with you. I've heard that from a lot of people.
Why would I do that? Forever. Like, so it's the same thing, royalties, but you did the work.
Yes.
You're holding the breath. You're getting the sinus infections.
Yeah,
This is a guy just
he was the camera person. He was the audio like he did the lighting, everything.
Right, which
and
is a lot of work.
It is. And the lighting was very specific for these types of videos, especially with like pulse, because they want to be able to see that pulse, and you got to zoom in and get the lighting just perfect.
Wow.
So, and then he would edit and put it all together, put it up on the site, and anyway.
I'm fascinated. Okay, so how did it go from that to like, hey world?
I know, right? Such a big jump. And what's funny too is because I was doing modeling promos, my stage name was different than it is now. It was Janelle Lynn back then was my stage name.
Janelle Lynn. Oh, okay.
And I did print work. Like I said, it's Vegas, so tons of promo work, conventions. They weren't my favorite, but they were good money makers.
Oh, okay.
And so that stage name stayed completely separate from my fetish videos. I'm Divine Aphrodite, if anybody wants to look me up.
Of course people want to. Now I want to look you up. Like, what?
I'm like, there's such old videos. There are some newer ones. I did go back and find that producer and do some more. And then I was like, this isn't for me anymore. It just straining after a while.
Right.
Anyway, so I never combined those two because at that time in the modeling world, you were either a model or you're a porn star. You don't do both.
No.
You're not allowed.
Stay in your lane, bitches.
Yeah. You are not allowed. And if you do that, like agencies are not going to want to pick you up or use you because you're crossing the line.
Right.
So I kept them separate. Anyway, then fast forward a little bit, met my current husband. Sorry, I was banging my hands. Met my current husband. Decided that we were going to get married and have more babies, and kind of paused that part of my life. I was also a dancer, a stripper. That's how I met him.
Oh my gosh, I'm loving this.
During this time.
Okay.
He to this day was my best customer ever.
Still is, baby.
Right? So yeah, that's how we met, and decided to finish my degree. I have a degree in psychology. During that time of like pregnancy and breastfeeding and being a new wife and all that. I mean, I wasn't new to being a wife, but new to him.
Yeah.
And so took a really long time off to, like I said, have children. I was like, well, I'll just finish my degree, and then what am I going to do now? Oh, I'll just get another certification, and started a practice, had a practice for a while, working with moms and babies. And
was it a doula?
I did have a doula certification for a while, and I did that a little bit, but I'm an IBCLC. It's an International Board Certified Lactation Consultant.
Oh,
whole mouthful.
It is, but that's valuable. I needed help from a lactation consultant. Mm-hmm. I've been there.
Yeah,
I get it.
you know what that is. And what I did. But eventually got pretty burnt out. My business partner at the time, we were friends when we started the business together. They say you shouldn't do business with friends, and I didn't listen. I'm like, not us.
We're friends.
We're bestest of friends. And things just went south. And I was so burnt out by that time. Working in healthcare and with that demographic is so hard to put it bluntly. It's very draining emotionally, physically, mentally. Oh my God, I was so burnt out. I just needed a break. And I was like, you know what? Things aren't going well. We had kind of like a conversation of, well, these are all the options with what we can do. And I was like, listen, I'm not working for you. We are business partners. We own the company together. So you can either buy my share, which was half, or we can dissolve it, like it says in our business contract. Like we can dissolve the company. We'll both take our, money and split. Mm-hmm. And she bought me out. So I was like, cool. I was just going to take a little break, take some time off, just be a mom and a wife. And I don't do well sitting still.
No surprise there.
So I was like, let me backtrack a little bit too. My husband and I are in the lifestyle. We're swingers. We have been since we were dating, a million years ago, 14 years ago.
Okay, I do have a question there.
Yeah.
Did he Is it because the context of how you met, do you think, where you guys were more open to having that conversation? Like, can we do these other things? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how easy or hard that conversation is. Because I think for a lot of traditional relationships, that's not an easy conversation.
Right. I want to say we've both been so open and honest with our needs and wants from the beginning of knowing each other. Because when he was my customer, we were both still married to other people, and he was still living in England.
Wow.
So we've always just been really open and honest, and we were really into each other when we started dating. A long distance relationship is hard, by the way. Oh God, it is not for what do they say? The faint of heart?
It is not.
It's difficult. But it's just kind of always been something we wanted to do, and we wanted to try together. He did take me to my first swingers club in London when I was visiting him, one of the times I visited. And it was really pretty, and it was really fun, and I loved it, and he loved it, and I was like, we need to figure this out and do more of this. And
Okay.
we went on vacation and had people come back to our room with us.
Wow.
When he took me to Spain, was one of the vacations, and we would take people back to our room. It was really fun. And it's just always been, I think because we are both so open and honest about having the conversation. Of course, boundaries are a big thing in the lifestyle. You have to have boundaries, and you have to have clear communication of those boundaries with whomever you're with.
What are some of your rules with each other, if you don't mind?
No, I don't mind at all. They've evolved over time, definitely, because sometimes you don't know it needs to be a rule until something happens, and you're like, oh, I didn't like that. I think next time, nobody's ever in trouble. It's just you know what, next time I think I'd feel better if this was the situation or whatever. So currently, I should say, because like I said, they evolve. Our rules are for lifestyle stuff, so not for industry filming or collabs or anything like that, because I do work independently, these days anyway.
Yes.
Without him.
Right now.
Yes. But they are for lifestyle stuff. We're both involved. He actually doesn't film without me. He's exclusive to the Lala brand. So if he's in a video, rest assured I'm somewhere in there.
Okay. Are you comfortable with him filming with other women as long as you're there?
As long as I'm there.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's usually I end up being involved because why not?
Yeah.
Let's throw Lala on the mix. She's always fun. But yeah, that's how that kind of goes. What other boundaries for lifestyle stuff? Obviously, everybody has to be tested. That has to be checked on. I like him to, I say take it easy on the kissing. I don't care if he kisses other people. I'm just don't go crazy with
Have a moment and then, okay.
Yeah.
You got a piece. We're good.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I don't mind that. But if it gets out of control, I'm like, We kind of have there's a look too that we can give each other that the other person's got you. We don't even have to say a word.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wait, how long have you been together?
We've been together. Well, we've known each other for 14 years. We've been together for 13 and married for 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So we had a long time to perfect these looks.
Yeah. You're tuned in.
Yes. Okay, the other rule, I am the alpha in our relationship. I'm sure as we continue talking, you'll understand that I'm not shy about telling people that I'm the alpha, but he's not allowed to come anywhere unless I tell him that he can. So we can talk about it before a lifestyle event or hooking up with, another couple or another person. If that other person or people want to talk about it, sometimes just organically how it happens is how it happens. Mm-hmm. But for me, he knows he can't come anywhere that I haven't given him permission to. So whether that's in the moment or prior.
I know that.
I know that sounds weird for some people, but it works for us. He likes that I have that kind of control of, okay, you can come now and you can come here. And he does.
It's interesting because I think a lot of if for an alpha man who hears that, he's like, oh, hell no.
I know.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
But then you have another demographic of men who really enjoy that, who enjoy letting women be powerful.
Yeah.
And what I found, obviously this is a generalization, but for men who have very high powered jobs or wield a lot of power in their day-to-day life, they tend to enjoy taking a back seat in their private life.
Yes.
So I've noticed it. It's not a rule, guys. Don't get mad. I'm just saying. The ones that I find that tend to be on the submissive side, personally, have a lot of control and power in their jobs and stuff.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm just sharing this as a thought.
Yeah.
And I'm curious. So he's a doctor.
He's a veterinarian.
Okay. So see, that's.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. In charge,
He's
running shit.
Constantly. He's saving lives.
Yes. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. And it takes a lot. I mean, his job takes a lot out of him emotionally. And I think it's nice sometimes when he doesn't have to make decisions in the bedroom. He can just kind of leave it up to me and just enjoy himself.
Hot wife is like, fucking do this and fucking do that. And he's like, okay.
And don't get me wrong, like he can certainly be like dominant when I want him to, and like you know, be in charge. But I still get to say where he comes and when.
That's hot.
Thank you. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I love having that control, and it makes me just so happy. That it makes just everything else work well for us too, like in lifestyle situations. I'm like, I know I have the say of where his cum goes and when, so let's just have fun. There's really not too many other rules for us. I mean, the obvious stuff, like nothing too weird, everything legal,
right?
All that.
Yes.
But not really too many other huge boundaries that I usually make a point of.
Okay. So I had to know, because I'm not super versed in lifestyle. I mean, I have a little. I've only been to, I think, one lifestyle party ever.
Okay.
And it was trippy. It was before, I think I was still getting into the industry. I was still very new. And so I had gone to this lifestyle party, and I'm walking. It's a tiny little house that I went to. And there's like 3 couples fucking on one bed, or maybe 2, because it was a small place. And I just remember like the guy looking up. I remember making eye contact with one of the guys while he's fucking this lady. And I was like, I feel involved.
Yes.
Like, I'm invested now in your pleasure, and this is fucking hot.
Right?
I was like, I understand. I get why this is such a draw. Because now I feel like, I'm not the one getting plowed, but like, I feel like I'm a part of the pleasure of what's happening right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
Especially if there's eye contact. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it when people watch. I absolutely love it.
I didn't know that I liked it until I got into the industry.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, this is hot. I like this. I didn't know I was an exhibitionist.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
surprise.
Welcome.
She's like, it's old school. Been there, done that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you were telling me how you were getting into the industry.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so lifestyle, swingers. We were on a platform that helps you find like other swinger couples or parties or whatever. It's called Adult Friend Finder. It's an older one. I don't know if you know.
I've heard of it.
Okay, it's definitely a older platform, but we had content like photos. We were totally anonymous because we were both working,
normal
vanilla everyday jobs, and so we were anonymous, but we did have photos with like our faces blurred out or like, whatever. You couldn't see our faces. Small videos, so they don't allow like really long ones. They're just small little clips of, with terrible lighting on our phones, probably one of us like holding it, like, bouncing around. But they did well in regards to, because you can like it like you would do like on Facebook or whatever. You can, like the video. We would get so many messages. It was like so time consuming going through them to see like which ones, I actually wanted to respond to. Anyway, I got this bright idea. I'm like, what is this OnlyFans thing? Because it didn't exist in 2007, 2008, right up until like I started doing my mommy thing. And I watched a documentary about OnlyFans. Which sounds like the nerdiest thing in the world, but that's
like
how I
that
found
too.
out.
I nerd out. I'm just going to interject this here. When
Yes.
I held off, I didn't have sex until I was 23.
Really?
That's how, yes, I waited. Wow. And so when I did though, I was like, I need to know everything I can possibly learn about how to be good at this.
I love it.
And I nerded out and I went to the library and I got books on how to be better in bed. I'm not fucking around. I did. I
love that.
Nerded out on, okay, so what do I do with my mouth? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I
bet it paid. Well, obviously it paid off.
I mean, there's some benefits to nerding out on things.
I
agree.
Know?
So
I agree.
Anyway, so I had to throw that in there.
I love that.
How do I do this documentary? What do
Seriously,
I do?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, and it was a fluke that it happened to be like I was folding laundry or something and was like, oh, find
Mom
something
shit.
to watch.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is this documentary? I was like, I'll watch it. It looks interesting. And then I was like, oh, I have content on this platform. What if I took it? It wasn't doing anything. So you don't make money on that platform.
Right.
It's just to find dates. I was like, what if I took this content and put it on this platform and tried to make some money off of it? And it actually did well. Like I was like not expecting. I was like, oh, I'll make like, an extra $10 or something a month and be like, yay, like I could buy myself a Starbucks. But it did well. And it did well enough to where I was like, well, fuck it. I'm not going back to healthcare. And double fuck it. If I'm going to fucking do something, I am going to go all out. So no more anonymous. Now I am showing up. And I called my old photographers. When I say old, like my favorite one, Sean Goodrich, I would call him a friend as well. He recently retired, like full on retired, moved to Thailand.
Really retired.
Yeah, really retired. But he was still doing stuff, and he was like, yeah, I'll photograph you and we'll send some pictures. And he sent him into Hustler, and actually Beaver Hunt picked me up, and I was like, what? How at 39 years old are they like getting me in this magazine when like at whatever age I was in my 20s, like I could not get in a magazine to save my life. Well, I mean, I got in some print, but it wasn't like Hustler,
Wow.
So I felt like, okay, that was a big accomplishment. I like this.
Yeah, that's huge.
So I was like, I'm just going to keep going out and doing my thing. And then I started collabing, or my husband and I actually started collabing with other people. Like at the beginning, he was always involved in every single video that I did. And then it kind of branched out to like, well, we've shot with this person a few times. Like if you want to, like him to me, if you want to go and like shoot with this person, because his schedule's pretty stinking busy. So trying to find time for me to shoot as many collabs as I wanted to, there just wasn't enough time for him to be involved in all of it. And he just got to a point where it evolved to like, just do it.
Just do it.
Just go for it.
Yeah.
So
now it's really taking off. It's a thing. So you need, yeah.
It's a little thing.
Got a little grasshopper.
Yes, exactly. That was how I felt like the day that he was like, you know what, actually I feel okay about that. I'm like, yes. So yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So how long has it been then that you've been like at that point, like when it really started working and taking off, then how long has that been?
2 years. I'd say like right before AVN 2 years ago was when I started getting like a lot of collabs and I started doing stuff more on my own. I just started doing more stuff in general. About 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I remember when you were getting started. I didn't know you right away because we were working with the same person, Sean Dom.
Yeah.
Right.
Love him. He's like one of my ultimate favorites.
I love him.
Yeah.
So was that around that time when you were coming around him? Okay.
He was one of my very first collabs. And like I said, the first one was with my husband. So those first two videos, there's a threesome and there's also a VR cuck scene that we did, which was our first ever cuck scene because my husband is not a cuck.
Right.
So he's more of what you call like a stag, like we're stag and vixen, which means that he's involved. He doesn't just sit in the cuck chair and, pleasure himself.
Okay. I actually didn't know this. So I'm learning new things.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So stag means he's also participating in his own way.
Yes.
Like, so he's maybe got a partner.
Maybe. Or, we partner swap sometimes. Or it's a threesome. So my favorite is a threesome with another, like my husband and another male, because I just like being like totally taken care of.
Yes. I was recently asked like a fantasy, and I was like, I don't know. It's funny. I've never had a whole pile of fantasies that I haven't lived. I'm just like, I'm happy with what I'm doing. But if there was one I haven't done yet, is being blindfolded and having like 5 or 6 men.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm just like, because then you don't know where it's coming and what's coming and who's coming, and you're just like, you're just in your senses because you can't see anything. I was just like, that would be fucking hot to me. So I haven't gone there yet. Haven't done it, but it's on the brain.
You hear that out there? We're looking for 5 to 6 good, strong men.
Yeah. Every color of the rainbow.
Yes, there we go. I like the addition of the blindfold though is, that's probably what, like, to me in my mind, I'm like, oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
Because I've had like the orgies and the gangbangs and all of that, which is fun and it's, great. But yeah, the blindfold would add an extra element.
Well, because then it takes it from like gangbang to like goddess style.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like just
love
body
that.
worshiping. And my personal style is more sensual anyway. And so I want to really experience the senses in that. So I don't know. That. I think that's why it stands out for me.
Right? Now my wheels are turning.
Yeah.
Like,
are there any fantasies that you haven't done yet that you still want to do on camera? Or even off camera, maybe.
No, I don't like. I'm trying to think of something that I've not done.
Yeah, because you already have. Check.
Right? I've kind of done a lot, so I can't think of any one thing. To be honest with you, I really can't.
Well, what's some things that you've done that would be on other people's bucket list that they would hear and they'd be like, "Holy shit!" Like, wow. I gotta go find that scene now. Like what? I mean, well, you said gangbangs.
Gangbangs are always fun.
Yeah.
I have a few of those out there.
Okay.
Just a few. No,
just a few.
Just a few. Really, honestly, just a few. But those are always fun because you just never know where it's like you have one in your hand and one in your mouth and one inside you. It's like just, whoo. And by the end of it, I'm just like a puddle. And I love that. So that's always fun. Of course, like I said, my favorite's a threesome, but with 2 guys and myself. I like a threesome with 2 girls or, another woman and my husband though too. That's probably another one that's kind of up there. 'Cause it's just hot.
Yeah.
And I am truly into women.
Are you? I was going to ask you that.
Yeah.
So it's funny because I'm really not, but I have a few threesomes that were hot. So it's like if I'm in the if I'm going to put myself in the situation, I'm going to have a good time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But there's certain things that I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do that.
That makes sense.
I'm super straight. So like, I don't want to bury my face in between her legs. I don't.
Okay.
But
That's fair.
If I can lay back and she wants to, I'm okay with that though.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a pillow princess? Is that what that's called? I don't know. Is that what I am?
Not necessarily. I feel like pillow princess is like somebody that really just puts zero work in, and I feel like that's not you.
No, I'm not like that.
No.
That's just lazy.
Right?
Do something.
Yeah, right. Do your part.
Do your part. No, I'm down to like do my part. That's just that's the one like
it's like a boundary.
That's the boundary.
Yeah,
although
that's okay.
I will say I did do a scene with Melanie Mellons actually.
Oh yes.
And I had a moment where I was like, okay, and I did the tiniest bit because
nice.
I was in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I did a little bit with Kyla Keys too.
Oh,
we had
how
a
can
little
you
moment.
not?
I mean, I love her.
I know she's one of my favorites.
She is too. It's funny because we did a threesome, and I love that we've talked about it so many times that visually we're so different. She's tiny, petite, blonde with fierce blue eyes.
I love her eyes.
And so I was like, visually we're just so different that that I love how it contrasts on camera.
Yeah, nice.
So
that's awesome.
yeah, I was like, I want to do that again.
Contrast. Yeah.
Yes.
Contrast is always good. And yeah, she's a good one for sure.
She is.
I'm trying to think other things. Glory holes. I've done a couple of those.
Okay.
Those were super fun.
Are they?
I enjoy them. The first one that I did, I beat like a record for that particular studio. It's the one in Arizona. Their names are so familiar.
You beat a record.
Yeah.
At the Glory Hole.
Yeah.
What?
It was like 14 guys in under 30 minutes. I want to say it was like 29 minutes and some seconds. I took all their loads in my mouth and swallowed, of course. And then I had one of them gave me 2. Like he came back for like round 2.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, is it true now? I've heard this now because I've learned this industry has taught me a ton of things. Mm-hmm. So after that, you need Tums and Rolaids and all the things, isn't it? Doesn't it give you like massive heartburn when you swallow that much cum?
I was okay. I was all right.
Really?
Yeah.
I've just heard this from other girls who were like, okay, be prepared.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't really have that issue. I think we went to dinner afterwards. I was like, all right, what are we going to eat now?
Took it like a champ.
So that wasn't my experience.
I envy. You're like my new hero. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's fun. Oh wow. Well, are there any like companies or things that you kind of have on your radar that you want to work with? Like what's kind of a career aspiration that you haven't hit at this point?
I would like to work with some more like of the larger studios, but the studios that I've worked for, they've all been amazing. The directors have been fantastic. The other talent has been incredible. Like I have not, knock on wood, had a bad experience with any of the studios that I've worked with.
That's
thankfully.
awesome.
I know. And I kind of love that. And I'm worried that if I go to like a bigger studio, it's not going to be the same experience. But also, I mean, I'm just open. I'm open to so many things. I mean, I just did this amazing pee video with Kyla Keys and Spike Iron and Sophie Marie.
Okay.
And I've done golden shower videos before. I've done pee fetish videos before, but it was nothing like this one.
How is it different?
They had one of those mats that they laid out that they use for like oil wrestling, you know? I can't remember what they're called. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh, I don't know.
New something, but it's specifically for that, so that there's no seams or anything. So if you're sliding on it, you're not gonna hurt yourself.
Okay.
On that anyway. But there was it was more than a golden shower. There was like pee everywhere. I think Kyla and Sophie both peed twice in that video. I mean, it was everywhere.
Are you just chugging water all day to be able to like get ready for this?
That's like a super fun story too. So yes.
Okay.
I mean, you should if you're going to do that, especially if you know what's going in somebody's mouth. You want to have it be as clear as possible. Kyla's was like water. I'm like, how did you do that? But she chugged. We all chugged water. We had like, sugar-free Gatorade. I was drinking my lemon water because I knew it would like, be the diuretic. I had to pee so bad by the time that I got over there to shoot and was holding it and drank another Gatorade. Oh. And then, so Spike is the director for most of these videos. For any time that I work with Sophie, he's directing and camera and lights. He does, and part of it usually, which is great.
Okay.
Anyway, I thought that he had said to me, go pee. Like, go pee. Well, he's like, well, go pee and then come out here and we'll get started. And I was like, okay. So I thought, me in my head, because we're doing like this foursome thing, right? But also it was going to involve pee. I was thinking, oh, we're going to do like more of like the foursome, just fucking and like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Before we start the peeing. So he's like, just go. And then that way, you're not busting.
Okay.
So I go pee in the bathroom that's like just across from where we're going to film. And he's like, she's not peeing, is she? And Kyla's like, no, she wouldn't be peeing. And I'm like, I'm peeing.
No.
And he was like, I meant like come, let's start filming and then you can pee right away. And I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
So I did get a pee out. Don't worry. Like I still had so much like.
There was so much in there you were able to.
Yeah. I just had to like chug a little bit more Gatorade and just kind of give it like, I think it was like 5 minutes into the video. And I was like, okay, I think I can pee now. We did a second video in the shower, just the three of us girls, and that was like no problem. I was able to pee.
Oh, okay.
Like crazy.
Wow. It's a good thing he kind of caught you before you totally finished. Right? Like, wait, what is she doing?
Yeah, she's not peeing. I was like, no. I'm like, yes, I am.
Oh, no.
And then I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I totally misunderstood. And everybody was like, don't worry. It's fine.
Oh, wow.
We got this.
We got it.
Yeah.
Got the footage.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so that's some fetish stuff. You've done a lot of different fetish things.
Yeah.
It's like you're across the map here.
Yeah. I'm kind of open to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And people just ask me, and I'm like, sure. Let's
Okay.
go for it.
This is having me, okay. What is kind of just a laundry list of fetishes that you've filmed? Like,
okay. Of course, feet. Like that's right up there.
of course. Oh, yeah.
Recently did some farting fetish and face sitting fetish.
Okay.
That was new to me. That was fun. It was a whole day of filming. There's a ton of videos out there. Fetish Nature is the production company.
Okay.
And I was actually on their podcast as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fun. Let's see what else. We said pee. Done some pee. We said feet. Oh, and then yes, the stuff early on in my career, the stomach noises and breathing and heartbeat. I don't think I'm missing anything. Underwater. I don't think I'm missing anything. I haven't done, I know some people do do you call it vomit fetish? Is that what they call it? Or is it called something else?
I actually don't know the answer to that. I don't know.
Neither do I.
Because I know Taylor Nicole she's done some of that. She does some
like,
pretty extreme fetish stuff.
Right.
Which is freaking awesome. She was a guest here too, actually.
Nice.
And so it's so fascinating to me to talk to other performers because we're all in the same sphere of work, but not.
Right.
Right? It's like we have such different things that we're into.
Right.
So one thing, and I'll just kind of throw this out there because you were talking about your college and your background and the training, all these things. It's funny because she also has a degree. Like almost everybody I've had already so far has they're all college educated. And it's funny because I think there's this stereotype that you go into porn because you can't do anything else.
Right. Because you have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people don't understand you choose to.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Are there situations where somebody feels like they have to? Maybe, but
yeah.
you know. So I just think it's kind of a fun little myth to dispel.
Yes.
You know, that there's college educated, highly intelligent people sitting here, like entrepreneurs. You have to be good at all these things.
Yeah, it's a tough business these days. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
It is.
To wear all the hats.
All the hats. And I think the old school porn star just had to show up and, you know, you just show up and you shoot the scene and you that's it. But now you have to be the marketing director. You have to be the social media manager. You have to be the content creator. You have to be everything.
Right.
So do you find that, okay, you're a family person. So do you find it hard to be all of those things and balance family life? Like, how do you do that? Give me some tips.
Oh God, I don't even know.
I kind of suck at it.
I know you don't. Oh God, I don't even know where to start with that.
I know it's a loaded question.
It's ever evolving. I've obviously hired some people to help me here and there with certain tasks. Some of it's editing videos, you know. Some of it is like I had somebody that was helping me with just uploading stuff. So actually I can maybe give you his information.
That would be great. I just hope there's not a percentage attached to that.
It was hourly, and he would just log his hours, and it was a decent rate.
Okay.
But he just helped me when I kind of got behind on uploading. I'm behind again, but I'll get caught up. Don't worry.
My content's out there for you to see.
Yes. But I had gotten really backlogged, and I was like, I literally just need somebody to organize all of it, like in my hard drive and on my platforms, because it's not organized. I didn't have any of my tags. It was a mess. And then upload all this stuff that I'm behind on. And he helped me with that. I've hired, over the last year, I've had a PR guy or PR team, because he hired people too. So now I have more than one person. An agent and luckily my husband is just so amazing, and my oldest is 20, so she does help out with like picking up the kids if I'm at a shoot or whatever. And my husband's open to helping with that, and he's so amazing. Like, he will literally do anything that I need him to do when it comes to like home tasks, if he's available, of course. Like, for example, today he's on picking up the kids duty. I asked him to throw a load in the laundry, and I expect the dishes to be done when I get home. But it's like so easy. He's so easy breezy. He's just like, yeah, of course, no problem, honey. So that makes it really so much easier for me, because I'm not having to like parent the other parent, if that makes sense. Which I've had to do in previous marriages. This is my third one. Third one's a charm. But like, I've had to do that, and that was not ever easy. And I don't think I could have done this job with the last two husbands that I had. It just wouldn't have worked. And then I'm kind of, lucky that my kids are the ages that they are. They're not babies, they're not toddlers anymore. So I don't feel like, and they're in school. So I have that time during the day that they're in school, and I can do what I need to get done. I don't know. I think organization is the other thing. Kyla Keys again. We're going to bring her up.
We love you, Kyla.
Love you. But we were having a conversation the other day, and she was like, oh, yeah, I have an Excel spreadsheet to like help her keep track of like this collab on this day, this photo shoot, what content, like just keep track of her content. Know when, like, who's editing it, when it's edited, and then when to put it up. Like, she has that all.
Wow.
She has it color coded. I'm like, woo. But she also has that background in I don't want to say marketing. What was it that she was in? I know she has like a master's degree or something like that. In something workplace related.
Yes, corporate background.
Yeah, corporate background. That's what it is. That's what I was reaching for. Thank you.
Yes.
But she was telling me about that, and I was like, I can't believe that you have an Excel spreadsheet. That's brilliant. And she's like, how do you keep track of your stuff? Like, girl, you're like doing. She's like, how? And I was like, a pad of paper and people's names, and then I just write whether I've done X, Y, or Z. And she's like, you need a spreadsheet. So that was life-changing. Thank you, Kyla.
So here's my problem.
Okay.
My friend, so Christian Triple X is a friend of mine as well, and he was on the show, and he lives and dies by spreadsheets, right?
Okay.
So he gave me a template. Amanda, use this.
Yes.
Here's your finances. Here's your work schedule.
Oh,
it's like
nice.
super, like,
Yeah.
my dumbass just doesn't want to use it. I'm like,
I get it.
I'm like a big baby. Like,
I get it.
but why do I?
Yeah.
It's all the whiny bullshit that I'm owning up to. But I know I need to. It's just, but to me, it's like one more thing to have to do.
Oh my God. And it's so tedious too.
Yes, it's so much work. And I'm
Yeah.
but I also understand the pain of not being organized,
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's really tough. Like, for example, right now, if I had the spreadsheet, I lost an entire hard drive's worth of content.
No.
Yes. I am still feeling the pain of this.
I like feel sick thinking about that for you.
Like a year's worth of work. So here's the thing. Almost all of them were like, I know I can get the content back, but here's the thing. I've tried to get it recovered, different places, different services, whatever. I can't recover this.
Okay.
My problem is I don't remember everything that's on it.
Yeah.
And if I had the spreadsheet,
You would.
I would know what was on it.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
So, yeah, I've just been like, I'll go through my OnlyFans and I'm like, oh, wait. Okay, wait. I don't have this scene.
Yeah.
And I need this scene. And it must have been on that hard drive because I know the time frame. I just don't remember all the things that were on it.
Yeah.
So I've been slowly hitting back people and saying, hey, I need this scene. It's the biggest pain in the ass, though. It's so hard to get content from people.
Right.
Like, once you've shot with them,
Right.
you better get that shit right now.
Right.
Because you might not ever see it again.
Some people don't always keep it either.
No.
Like, I know there's some people that they've told me, they're like, make sure that you have your content. But they'll do their scenes. Once they edit the scene, they have the edited version that they will save for several years. But all that other content that they've used to make that edit, that's gone. They delete it so that they have more room on their hard drives.
Which to me is a little bit crazy because you want
I know.
the raw files. What if you change your logo later?
Right.
What if you change anything, or you find a little piece of raw content that you didn't use in the original edit?
Yeah.
You want to change it up, like what? I don't know. It seems crazy to get rid of it.
I don't do that, but I know that other people do. So
But at least she gives you the option.
Yeah.
Just buy another fucking hard drive.
Right.
I don't know. But spreadsheets. I'm feeling inspired.
It really, like, literally, I just did it a few weeks ago because Kyla was just telling me about it. And I made one, like, I was going to ask her for hers, but I'm like, you know what? For me to use it, I should probably do it the way that I want it done. Like, I just sat there and, like, I threw something on the TV and just went through, like, what do I need to know? Okay, I need to know who I shot with, what the date was, maybe what the shoot content was, like P. Okay, that's going in there.
Right.
And then, do I have the raw footage? Is that, like, on my hard drive? Check yes or no. Where is that content? Because that's the problem that I have, is getting the content, because people deliver it in different ways. Like, I might have it that goes straight onto my hard drive when I'm with them, like before I leave the collab. Or they might want to Dropbox it, or they might want to Google Drive it, or they might just want to transfer it, like, via iPhone transfer.
Yeah, AirDrop. And
and then I, like, can't remember, and then I lose it. So that's my problem, is making sure that I actually put the content on the hard drive in the files, because that's very organized. Like,
yes.
Hard drive is like, lovely.
See, mine is kind of organized. Like, I went through because it was messy, and I had, when I started, I was shooting with amateurs and whatnot, and so I didn't know how to store anything. So I had an app that was kind of like a hidden app because, family, I don't want people getting on my phone. And so I was storing it there, but then it was kind of taking over the storage of my phone. And so I was trying to figure it out, and it was messy. And so I've organized it, but it could be better, And so again, it would be nice to know what was on this hard drive, but I'm slowly recovering it. And I'm like, okay, all the scenes I did with this person, they're fucking gone. So, hey, what are you doing? Can we schedule time? And like, I just had a conversation like that today. So, it's tracking things down, but I've just wondered how you keep it going. Cause I know, we have kids that are similar ages. We're both busy. We're both filming. Like, also, I will say it's nice to see another mom in the industry. And I know there's some people have, like, feelings about that, whether it's okay or not. But, like, it's my life. And I love, I'm in mom mode most of the time. Right. But then there's this other side of me that I don't want to neglect.
Absolutely.
It's important, I think, to, like, be all of you.
Yes. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. How do I keep it going? Also, our family I have so many calendars, but I'm very diligent at, like, putting stuff in my calendar. And then that's color coded and organized too. But we also have a family calendar, so all the family stuff is in there. So somebody has a concert, somebody has a game, somebody has whatever. I know where everything is. My work schedule, for the most part, I would say, is scheduled around my family's schedule. Like, their needs come first. My children come first. My husband comes second.
Husbands, we love you, but
you got to take care of those kiddos. So, and that's how I view it. Of course, if I have a paid shoot that somebody's offering me, I'm gonna work that into the schedule and call on my helpers, as I call them. So, I have my husband, I have my oldest daughter, and then I don't have any other family here, but I certainly have friends of the kids, or not the friends, the parents of my kids' friends is what I'm trying to say. And we kind of help each other out with, like, pickups and drop-offs, and they're all going to the same birthday party. Can somebody carpool kind of thing?
Yes.
So it frees up my time a bit.
I love that, like, takes a village concept, because it's really true.
It really is.
It's the same with me. There's a couple of moms that we carpool with each other. We help each other with each other's kids.
Yes.
Like, it's, it's really, it helps a lot. And it also, I feel like the kids need that.
Yeah.
I want them to know other adults are going to keep them in check too.
Yes.
So I love that. I do the same thing.
Yeah. I just don't know how it would work without that. Honestly, I'm only one person. And again, it's ever evolving. I would say 2 years ago when I was starting this, I was over scheduling myself. I do my own scheduling for the most part. So anytime I'm overscheduled, I'm like, I know who needs to be fired. And it's me.
Who's this chick who keeps fucking up my schedule?
My husband says that too. He's literally like, your scheduler sucks this week. And I'm like, I have to get stuff done before the holiday. Anyways. But where was I going with that? Scheduling. I have learned over the last couple of years that I need to even schedule in like self-care or going to the gym. For me, that's part of my self-care. That goes in my calendar, and yeah, it might change if I get a shoot or whatever is going on in my life. But that goes in the calendar, and I try my very best to not have to reschedule those things. I mean, I don't even care if it's like getting my hair done, getting my nails, like that's self-care.
Yeah.
And it goes in the calendar, and I try to follow it.
Yeah. Well, where can people find you? Obviously, you're in a lot of different places, so what's the easiest way?
Just go to lalatada.com. Super easy to remember. All my stuff's on there.
Okay,
That's
so
everywhere.
your links to all the things.
Yeah.
Nice. Unless they want to look up your old stage
Stuff.
names. What was that again?
Oh, Janelle Lynn was my old, like my modeling name. And then
Okay.
Divine Aphrodite was my my fetish, like the heartbeat, underwater stuff. I think that's on like all my links, which is on my Twitter page in the bio.
So they're still there. You
Yeah.
can still find everything.
Or
Okay.
X, sorry, it's not Twitter anymore. I still call it Twitter too.
Yes.
Okay.
Because X just doesn't roll off the tongue like Twitter does.
It
so.
doesn't.
No, it's weird. But and then any other projects coming up or anything that we should be looking out for in the coming year or so?
Of course, there's more videos with Sean Dam coming out.
Always.
We're doing a Christmas and a Valentine's one.
Nice.
And I think there's going to be a foursome with Sean Dam, me, my husband, and Kyla. So that'll be good. That's always fun. It's always a fun time. What else do I have coming out? I think the studio name's called Trans Delight.
Okay.
Does that sound
That
correct?
sounds like it could be. I can link it wherever.
Oh,
I
yes,
need to
please.
do. Yeah.
Thank you very much. But I think it's called Trans Delight, and I'll be working with them. Coming up, I want to say 2 weeks from now is when we shoot, and I think it'll be released around Christmas. What else? I don't know. Wait
That's
and
it.
see. Just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Well, will you come back and hopefully we
Yes.
can do this was fun.
This was super fun. Yeah, I'd love to.
Thank you. So everybody come and go to Lala Tada. Is that how you say it? It's Tada.com.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.